Yeah, I don't know if we should bother introducing ourselves or not. So like, yeah, who am I talking to?
I'm Mr. Falcon Punch 996.
Yeah, like ask me the same thing.
Oh yeah. Who are you, person I am talking to on the internet right
Yeah,
now?
man, I am the anime hero, but you might call me just for shits and giggles, you can call me the anime hero academia.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure out something. I don't know.
All right. Work in
Maybe eventually
progress.
we'll just start the conversation, not even introducing who the hell we are. It's like, nah, you just know us.
They should know us by
I don't
now.
know.
Just
Everyone, and then, well, here's the thing. We're gonna talk about the news first, and then after we get that out of the way, we'll start, talking about some shows we recently watched, and hopefully by that point, other people should show up. If not, it's just gonna be us, and then, I suppose if you have any questions or requests for topics you want to see, ask us in the comments section. And they should hopefully pop out in the next video. Alright, the first thing that I want to talk about, which, that I got excited for when I woke up this morning, I take a look on my phone and I see, Lupin III gets new theatrical anime centering on Goemon.
yeah, man, dude, and it's Takeshi Koike is
Uh,
coming back, man. He's gonna be the director. It's gonna be amazing.
yeah, man, they brought back the gritty Lupin timeline.
Yeah, I'm like, finally, because I was really wondering. I'm like, man, the Jigen's Gravestone was so fucking good, and it's just like, are they ever going to do more like that? And then the news came in. I'm like, oh god, it's happening.
Yeah,
And like, thing is though, it says Goemon, and I'm like, is it really going to focus on
I know.
Goemon? Because like,
Lupin's gonna.
it's called Jigen's Gravestone. It was mainly Lupin,
Yeah, so I'm kind
anyways.
of wondering about that because, if anything, with the very least, Goemon needs to have something. He needs to have a lot of something in this one because in Blue Jacket he only had one episode for himself, and then before
Yeah,
that, all the
it was one of the better.
yeah, and then before that, hardly anything. He was just like, even when it's about him,
Yeah, I know. That'd be just weird. It's like Lupin. This movie's about me. It's like, well, fuck you. I'm Lupin.
none of you would be here if it weren't for me. Yeah, to
uh,
those who don't know, there was this. Well, Lupin the Third's been going on since the 60s. Well, technically, anime's been going since the 70s with different interpretations, movies, TV specials, OVAs, anime series. But since 2012,
even live action.
live action. Well, I think there's only two live action. Well, unless you're counting all the Italian fan films that they have over there. They're on
Yeah,
YouTube.
those too.
But yeah, to those who don't know, ever since 2012, with the woman called Fujiko Mine, they've been rebranding Lupin in a very mature, dark, gritty way. I mean, with Fujiko, you got all the sexual content in that one. Yeah, for
Yeah.
was it 12 or 13 episodes? I forgot the number.
I want to say 13. Could be
I don't
12,
know.
but it's the number
Yeah. Well,
difference.
anyway,
One episode, give or
yeah.
take.
So, anyways, and that led to 2 years later, 2014, with Jigen's Gravestone, which was a two-episode movie. In total, it's like an hour. But yeah,
Yeah.
and then the thing is, what
Just
makes that so
beats.
important is that it ended on a cliffhanger showing the villain Mamo. So it was sort of implying that,
First
yeah. Then again, even the Fujiko Mine anime was implying to be a prequel to the original Green Jacket anime from the 70s.
and that it
Yeah, then
was.
Gravestone continued that, and now the question is, if Mamo, which is Lupin's first movie, Mystery of Mamo, if he's gonna have a part to play. And with this storyline with Goemon, it seems that they're going through with it. But now
Yeah, so I guess
I'm
we'll have.
wondering, is there gonna be a Zenigata movie too?
No,
Yeah, it's
see, I don't know, because I don't like the gritty version of Zenigata. It's the only thing. I love everyone else, but Zenigata, I'm like, no, that's not
yeah
Zenigata.
the hard boy.
No. Like, Zenny could be hard boiled, like that one Blue Jacket episode, but like, this revamped version, they made him too hard boiled to the point where it's like he just loses his character. It's like, I don't even want to accept him. Like, I don't even call him Zenigata. It's just Zenny.
Zenny, Detective
Zenny.
Zenny, hard boiled
Ugh.
Zenny, or I don't know, maybe you could just call him something else. Hard boiled egg.
Oh no, the egg.
Yeah, the egg from 009-1.
That was such a stupid name, but it was probably one of the best episodes from the series. It was so
The name's
stupid.
Egg. Why? Because I'm hard boiled. Like, oh. Yeah.
He gets all the ladies like that, man.
Well, he did manage to get her. I mean, he caught her interest, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wait till you meet Gogo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm just kind of assuming this is gonna be in this. I don't know why. I have a feeling it's gonna be in the style of Kill Bill, especially
Possibly.
the animated portion. I just feel like Goemon's gonna. I want to see Goemon really cut people down. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Just
Yeah,
bloody.
I think that's. And since this is kind of like before the original anime series, I'm wondering if Lupin does show up, is he going to try to kill him? Because in Green Jacket, they didn't really start off in the
Yeah.
greatest of terms.
Well, then,
And then again, supposedly in the manga, all of Lupin's friends were trying to kill him at one point.
yeah. I mean, even in the Fujiko anime, he was fighting Jigen for a bit. So maybe this time around he'll recognize him, or yeah, who knows? So maybe there'll be more of a backstory to how he gets Sanketsuken or some other shit.
The invincible sword that just cuts through fucking anything.
Yeah, moon.
Even things that's not supposed to cut through.
Yeah, moon, stars.
Lightning.
Yeah, trailers. I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Trailers.
know. I mean,
The fourth
yeah, the
wall.
trailer was getting cut
Everything.
like constantly in this one. So.
It'd be funny if the movie's 3D, but it's only 3D for like his sword
Oh,
slashes. It cuts through
it'll cut through your
dimensions.
3D glasses. As you're watching, your glasses just tear in half like out of nowhere. Like, oh shit.
Like at that in the movie. Just like makes one final splash towards the screen and all your glasses just fall off.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Goemon's gonna go. I don't know. Goemon could take down Goku Black.
He could, man. Like he could do that trunk shit and just like cut Frieza in
Yeah.
half.
Cut every.
At that deep sea level.
He cut down the Super Dragon Ball Dragon in half.
Cut down anything.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's enough hype for Goemon Ishikawa. Let's see. Well, the next thing I have is Tiger Mask Double, which will premiere October 1st.
Yep.
The wrestling anime that I want to see, but I can't even watch the original because no one has it subbed.
Yeah.
You can't find it there.
It looks fucking awesome. And it's done by the same man who brought us Shido no Joe and various other sports
Yeah, the
series.
Sports Master duo.
Like, really? I mean, shit, they have Shido no Joe, Tiger Mask, Star of the Giants, a couple others, like some karate series and Aikichi 7 or something like that. Some football series. So, yeah. They're pretty out there when it comes to sports. They've done everything practically. I think even they did sumo too.
Yeah, I think it was the artist that did that. Yeah, I think it was the artist that did something.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, it was the I forget what it was called, Matsutaro or something like that. But
Yeah, Rowdy.
yeah, 'cause
They
I saw
Rowdy
like half the anime and I wasn't getting into it. I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't really that great either.
I think from what I guess how it ended, I think he lost a major match, which probably makes it more interesting. That maybe, but I don't know. I just couldn't get that into it. But both characters are assholes.
That's the common theme.
Yeah, let's make our main character an asshole, so unlikable. Like, and then you'll make a 360.
But somehow
Yeah,
likable.
you'll make a 360 degrees when it matters. But yeah, but actually, there was another piece of big news with Tiger Mask that kind of me surprised that they did confirm that it's supposed to take place after the original series because a character that was from that point is gonna come back, which now he's an elderly man. But the thing is, the original voice actor for him is reprising his role, and he happens to be, I need to look for his name, but he happened to voice the original Devilman in '72.
shit.
Yeah. So he's coming back for that. So like, yeah. I think the last time he came out back for something was for Saint Seiya Soul of Gold for playing Cancer Death Mask.
Such a hardcore.
Yeah, his real name is Ryuichi Tanaka.
Didn't you also do Warsman at one point, or
Not sure.
that was
I don't
someone
know,
else?
because Warsman did have like 2 or 3 different voices. Like, there was 2, when he first shows his talks in the anime, he had a different voice, like more robotic. And then later,
Oh, yeah.
it changed to the guy who plays Momotaro, and then at that point, I kind of forgot.
Warsman.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping good things for Tiger Mask Double. Like, I know I shouldn't put my expectations that high, but I just really want it to be really good.
The greatest thing
Yeah, I want it to
ever.
be like my favorite anime of the year, that kind of thing. So,
Anime of the season, anime of the year, anime of the decade.
yeah. Tiger Mask Double. Yeah, not W, but double.
2 U's.
Yeah, well, there's another show that premieres October 1st, and it's Bokan 24.
Oh, that's also on the first
Yep.
too? Damn, a lot of things are popping out on the
I know,
first.
so it's gonna be a good. Wait, actually, let me check. When's October 1st? Is that a Friday? It's a Saturday. Okay, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Saturday.
it's gonna be a good Saturday for at least those 2 shows for me.
I think there was a couple others that are also coming out on the first. Oh yeah, the new Digimon.
Mm.
Yeah. Apply Monsters.
Yeah, well, so nobody knows what the fuck Bokan is, so. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
like maybe why don't you explain this one?
Well, if you're sort of familiar with Yatterman, which again I don't think that many people would unless they saw Yatterman Night, but it's basically a series done by good old Tatsunoko back in the 70s called Bokan, and they made like whew, many different versions of the same series, to say the least. They had the same group of villains, which you could probably say were the original OG Team Rocket, comprised of 3 members known as the Durambo Gang.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, each series would take place with a couple superheroes, the most notable one being Yatterman, which would later on become more popular. But it's basically superheroes that kind of travel through time and have all these robots and shit. And they're always trying to save the day from the evil gang, whatever their name will be per adaptation. But basically, Tatsunoko somehow managed to do the same thing over and over again through various different series, and they just got away with it. So they're making a new series called Bokan. Was it 24?
Yeah, 24.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was 24 or 28. I'm like, which one was it? I was getting worried that I don't want to fuck up the name. So Bokan 24, it's coming back. It's another time traveling thing, I'm assuming. And yeah, so
'cause-
what you can expect, lots of goofy antics and robots, and
Next up.
probably some of the most likable villains around.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's gonna be a remake of mostly closer to the first series because they do have the Hercules Beetle of that time travels.
Oh,
Yeah, so that and there's actually a feature of the actual names of the villains, which is Bimajo, Tsubuyaki, and Suzuki. So 2 of them are like
Suzuki's
exactly.
the only one that stands
Yeah,
out.
like I don't know why Suzuki. Like what happened to Tonzura? Like it just changed to Suzuki.
Suzuki. I'm like, oh, okay. Was not
It
expecting
doesn't
that.
even rhyme compared to Doronjo, Bimajo, like Boyaki to Suboyaki. but there's
It
actually
just sounds like a super
yeah no
boyaki.
super boy. But there's actually something more interesting with the casting for these 3 characters. I don't know if the original actors if they're retired or if they passed on. I'm not sure. But the actors voicing the trio right now is the same ones who voiced the characters in Yatterman Night. Yeah, so exact same ones. So I don't know whether they're gonna change their voices a bit. Well, I'm assuming whoever plays Leopard or Doronjo is gonna have to obviously change her voice.
Yeah, because like little
Yeah,
girl in Yatterman.
Yeah, she played a little girl in that one, and this one's like she's a woman now. So
She's a woman. She grew up.
yeah, I don't know if no, they're not Yatterman. Oops, like the 2 main kids, like if they're voiced by the Yatterman duo for other people, but I don't know. But in short, usually what sells this series are the villains for the most.
Yeah, it's pretty much the villains. It's pretty much, I think, the only reason why they're able to redo the series like so many different
Yeah, 'cause
times.
especially we saw like the last episode of the original Yatterman Raw, or at least the last scene, and it ends with the villains like in a tearjerker like departure. Uh, yeah, they're
Yeah,
kind of going their own ways, and then Yatterman 2008, we saw a Raw of that too, and it ends the same. Like where they're gonna go off their separate ways, but they all come back together like in this like tear festival. They just
yeah. No, it's like you don't end with the heroes saying goodbye. You end with the villains saying goodbye.
yeah, but
Because fuck the
yeah.
heroes.
Yeah, then
They're boring.
Yetterman Knight was like completely focused on the villains.
I don't know. It's like it was about the villains. In fact, got to the point where the the villains became the good guys, and the good guys became the bad
Yeah, it was
guys.
like a big role reversal there. But I don't know. I'm really hoping this one to be like really goofy fun, and then I don't know, just to, like I don't expect it to be any serious. I expect it to be like just fun and goofy as hell.
That's what it should be. Because like lately, Tatsunoko, most of the reboots have been like more hip and dark
Mhm.
as of lately. But this seems like more like going back in the direction that people, used to know these characters by.
Yeah.
So that's good. Because I also heard they're redoing Speed Racer, so I'm just like wondering, I'm like, are you gonna make a dark Speed
Oh,
Racer? Like,
what's, oh no.
it's like Twisted Metal, man. They're all just gonna be killing each other on the racetrack.
Speed Edger.
Speed Edge.
Yeah. Yeah, but how was I gonna go with this? I was gonna say something about. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're kind of curious of what the original Time Bokan was, you could actually find a very rare English dub on YouTube. It's under the name Time Fighters. But
Oh, okay.
basically, there are a bunch of episodes compiled together. So it's sort of like the best of type of featurette. There's like two separate like hour long episodes of just montages of stuff. But I guess we could talk a little bit about the greatness that is Captain Arrow.
Yeah, Captain Arrow, which is the English name for that series version of Boyaki. We're not actually sure what he was called in
I
the original.
forgot, but they said their names because I did find one subbed episode on YouTube, which was the first one. But yeah, they have different names, and the point is like that villain is like the intelligent character of the group of the trio is arguably what who does everything.
Yeah, I mean, he makes all the fucking robots. So if it wasn't for him, because they have the leader's always the girl, but all she is there for is just to look pretty. Like, and it's not even sexist. It's all she does, really. And then they have the other guy, the big guy, but he barely does anything because all he could do is just heavy lifting and super strength. But they're always in a robot, so it's like he can't really do much in a robot. So it's all up to the intelligent guy who makes all the fucking robots. And then there's this one episode where he made like the most OP fucking thing that almost took down the main characters, but they only survived through some
Yeah,
bullshit.
the bullshit of that Hercules Beetle horn.
Yeah, man, that thing just would end you. The second that Hercules beetle horn would come
Yeah,
out, it's over, it's
that's
gone.
it.
It's it.
Throw in the towel. Yeah. But go on with with Captain Arrow's greatest weapon.
Oh, that nuke thing.
Yeah,
I forgot where they were. I think they were in medieval
yeah.
times or something
For
like that.
medieval times.
Yeah, and he was just like nuking everything. It was incredible. Because like before they just have these goofy robots and whatnot, but he just made this one thing that just like nuked an entire forest. Like no problem. And like I mean they still lost at the end of the day, but I think that was like the closest they ever got to beating
But there was
I
another
think
time when I forgot what I think it was the one with the bats that they had a bat and
oh yeah,
I
that
don't
one
know
too.
it was a bat or another robot that they had, but they were like it was a really good fight between super.
Yeah, I think that was when they were in that like robot land
Probably it was that
where
one.
the humans were
Yeah.
enslaved. Yeah.
Well, the point is the dub is actually kind of hilarious because well, in every version, there's actually all the villains have a theme song which constantly plays when they're building their robot. But in the English version, for this one in particular, they constantly change the song and it's sort of campy and corny. But yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is, as a whole, it's still a fun type of experience. Like the dub is not exactly the greatest, but that's what makes it sort of enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean it's good enough. It's
Uh,
not like ear-bleedingly bad or
yeah,
anything. It's just it
yeah,
works
we joke
for the
around
type
a
of
lot
series it
while
is.
watching it.
Oh
Yeah, but
yeah, only we recorded
yeah,
that.
Captain Arrow is just like he's the best.
He's the best.
Boyaki, just the Yatterman version of him is like, oh yeah, yeah, and I guess to kind of give an idea of what we're talking about with the different versions, look up Time Bokan on my enemy list. You should get a list of 8 or 9 different shows. All of those were basically recycled ideas, and especially if you look for the OVA, Time Bokan Royal Revival, which is 2 episodes that is focused completely on the villain's perspective. Like the first episode is about a race with all the different villains of the same series, and then the second one is purely like a send off of the villains meeting all the other Tatsunoko heroes like Kashan, Gotcha Man, and Tekka Man, and obviously Yatterman. So yeah,
No problem.
yeah, well, we're excited for that show to come out. So,
Yeah. Oh, winter should be a good season.
yeah, it should. All right,
I mean, not winter, fall shit,
whatever,
but
whatever it is.
yeah.
Next I have is well, it's a small article I could get out of the way because it's basically a picture of Kentaro Miura and Tetsuo Hara. They basically did drawings of each other's main characters from it was okay. Let me check what character was it. Yeah, because basically Tetsuo Hara drew Guts from Berserk, but the way he drew him, it kind of looks more like if Kenshiro was just wearing Guts' armor.
Just cosplay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, oh my god, Kentaro drew the main character of his current series, which is actually I have no idea what it is right now. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
don't know because
okay.
I originally when I saw the article, I thought he was gonna do Kenshiro, but then like I looked at the article and then I was kind of like
Yeah,
disappointed.
instead he did the Ikusa no Ko Oda Saburo no Bonaga, then the story of coming the age of the warlord, almost unifier of Japan. But yeah, it's one of his current series because he always tends Tetsuo Hara tends to work on the feudal stuff mostly. He's got a thing for that. Yeah, well, that design's not like I don't know. It's not as impressive compared to what what Hara did with Guts. So
Yeah, it's kind of
it's
hard
kind
to
of weird
beat.
because this was actually like somewhat old news. As a subscriber of mine actually linked me a picture like a week ago. So I'm kind of surprised this made the headlines just now.
Yeah, I guess it was just the other picture from Kentaro.
Yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much everything. But I guess all I can say is that both authors have collaborated on some stuff.
Yeah, didn't they make a manga
Yeah, they
together? Was it
made
called Japan or
yeah,
Wolf?
2 of them. One was called Pan,
Oh,
the other one's called King of Wolves.
oh, so I was
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So,
Okay, hooray for me.
yay. So, anyways, that's enough for that one. But now we're gonna talk about the Gintama live action movie.
Oh yeah, it's wrapping
Yeah,
up.
it only took them like less than 3 months to film the whole movie. I think.
I'm really wondering how it's going to be because I remember there was another article earlier saying that Gintoki finished filming his scenes. I'm like, well, why just him
Well,
specifically?
that was anime news because later on, like a few
Uh,
hours later on Crunchyroll, it said that everyone, like the main trio,
oh, okay.
yeah, it said the main trio finished, and then the author was saying
Well,
like, "Give me money."
where my money is?
Yeah, but hilariously is the Crunchyroll's recent article about the Gintama movie being finished is that the creator actually showed up on sets for a little bit. There's a
For
photograph
how long?
like right underneath the sign, so
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a good old gorilla.
yeah, the gorilla showed up. Like I wonder if he wants to be a cheeseburger still, or
Oh,
yeah. Actually, let me see if it says if it yeah, the film had lasted 2 months since July, so yeah, it was less than 3 months that they finished making the whole damn movie. Yeah, but I don't know. I have a feeling that it's gonna be mostly like I don't picture any action scenes whatsoever in this one, so I doubt it. But I think it'd be pretty hilarious if they do cut away to animation at one point.
maybe I don't know. Or those like It's mannequins.
Yeah. Let me see.
So sometime in 2017, we will see this movie. Or actually, no, we'll probably have to wait a lot
Yeah.
more.
Just a year later.
And then, yeah.
A year later, we'll.
So I'm hoping this is like the best live action ever.
Yeah. Well, the other piece of news here would be the Jump Festa special for My Hero Academia.
Oh, right. Yeah, that. And a couple. Oh, what else? Yeah, then Black Clover was getting one. Which is that other Shonen Jump series about magic.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, so.
Yeah, it was just. I guess it's another thing, because I think it's also licensed. I think Viz has their hands on it, so I guess that's another. Because, Shonen Jump is changing, so they gotta produce those hits.
Yeah. Well, the only other thing about it is that I think it's supposed to come out November 12th, if I'm not mistaken, but then again, who knows when we'll get it over here, or if Crunchyroll actually subs it officially or not, because I don't know, usually when it comes to specials like that, they never get picked up by, like...
Yeah, it's always fan translations.
Yeah.
And they're never really that good, too, because, like, sometimes you see, like, the Japanese on the bottom or something
Yeah,
like that.
like the One Punch Man OVA, so... I don't know, I'm kind of hoping this would be... Because it looks like it's supposed to be an interesting episode, but... Then again, you never know, it might even be less than 20 minutes, it could be like a 12-minute thing or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Hype for that season, too, though.
Yeah, well, there should be... Eventually, I don't know whether it should be up now by the time this gets uploaded or not, but there should be a Hero Academia podcast somewhere on the channel. Somewhere.
So be sure to check that
Yeah.
out. It also stars us talking.
Yeah, only us.
So, yeah, only
no one
us.
else is allowed.
Just deal with it, man. What other news do we have?
I actually have, like, if I could just find the actual article, but,
okay.
yeah, I have, a little random news for, it's just fairy tale related, but it's a short thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually about...
Get over with, Hero, gosh.
It's actually about the celebration of its, 500 chapters and I think 10th anniversary already. 500
chapters?
Yep.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I was like, wow, time.
Yeah, because I don't know, because I need to find it, because the article actually had I don't know what's with the author, because he seems to be very passionate when it comes to just drawing things. Oh, I found it. Drawing things on the fly, because he posted, like, a bunch of pictures, and one, I don't know, some of them I find funny, but yeah, here they are. This should be the whole thing, I think.
Even colored?
Yeah, he even colors them also, so I'm just like, oh. Yeah, because he only posts it on his Twitter stuff, so that's why I'm kind of surprised. Like, and if only your writing could be better. But
oh, maybe that's why he spends so much time on Twitter. He can't focus on his writing.
Yeah, actually, what I'm kind of surprised is like Lucy's curve on her legs in the bunny outfit one.
Oh, because right now I'm just seeing characters like swinging each other, but it looks really wrong with Gray because he's not wearing a shirt. It implies so much.
Oh.
But the Gajo one's just hilarious. Yeah.
Or Panther Lily.
It's so menacing.
Yeah. Panther Lily's on the other side, so. Like, oh, but I kind of find the one with Ursula also kind of funny too, just swinging Jalal Fernandez. I don't know, she's having like a little too much fun with that, and I'm just like, oh, calm down.
And then, like, let's see what other pictures. There's Natsu as an underwear model.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Like, he's always throwing in the pants.
Like, also, why the cat?
Why the cat?
I didn't need to see that.
There's one with Happy without ears. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's trying to become Doraemon. That's why he's crying.
There's actually a lot of fan art for Celebration, but I don't recognize that much of the authors. Like, towards the very bottom. I think the other one I recognize is Deadly Sins, which I think it's the one on the bottom left. I'm assuming. I really don't know. I can't tell.
Maybe.
I can't tell. Yeah, I think that's everything for that. Yeah. Really, it was just to show that, oh, the author 10th anniversary.
He broke 500.
Yeah, he wrote 500 chapters, so, and then it's 10 years of Fairy Tail, but yeah.
Give him that praise.
Yes. But who knows? Maybe Hero Academia will go to that point.
Most likely.
I don't know, but then,
It seems
but
like
then
it's
again, we
the
talk
series.
about that in the podcast, so.
It's enough Hero Academia.
Yeah, anyways, this is a small piece of news, but it's, yeah, well, I only got two other little things and one big thing to end it. Yeah,
Alright.
one little thing is that, the rights for streaming and home video for, Funimation's license on Birdy the Mighty, Decode, is going to expire in October.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's an Aniplex title, I think, so it's gonna go back to them, and they're gonna, sell it back for, like, in the hundreds or something.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah, so that's what's going on with Fullmetal Alchemist at the moment, so. Yeah, to basically Birdy the Mighty, it's sort of almost a Freaky Friday type of scenario. The difference is that they're sharing the same body rather than, swapping bodies.
No.
Yeah, that and,
It's-
yeah, the point is it's sort of about a sci-fi, it's about a space cop, is the best way to put it. A space cop in high heels.
Space Cops.
So, yeah, Birdy. It's pretty, I think it's an alright anime. Just, the first, well, I say the second season is better just because it has a revenge story that it's a lot more dramatic than the first one, but it's good enough. Like, if you want to see something, I don't know, something different. It's not too outrageous on action or anything, but it's definitely, different, especially that it's based on a seinen manga. Well, it's a manga that's tried to be popular like 2 or 3 times, and it eventually got it right, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I've heard. Birdy the Mighty.
And then the last thing is actually it's a new anime that's Leggy related, but I'm kind of out of the loop, so I'm not gonna get all my information
Really?
accurate here. Apparently, like a couple of years ago, I think in 2012, there was a Battleship Yamato 2199, and it's sort of like been left hanging in the air for a while. A couple of weeks ago, or within the week, I guess, there's confirmation of a continuation of movies supposedly called Battleship Yamato 2202. They released a teaser trailer, but it's like such a teaser because you hardly see anything. It's until the very last
Oh.
10 seconds. Or
It's one of
yeah.
those.
The only thing else that I know is that Daisuke Ono's gonna play one of the main characters, but
Daisuke isn't everything.
yeah, like even in the Gantz movie, so yeah, that's basically all I have. Well,
Alright, well, I got 2 pieces of
Okay.
news. Alright, one's pretty big. It's the Crunchyroll and Funimation now partnering
yeah,
up.
that was actually the big thing I wanted to end it off, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay, I'm sorry. I thought you
we'll
were
get
done.
to it. We'll get to that. But what is the other one to see like if that's bigger?
Oh, the other one is like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 3rd opening announced.
Well,
Yeah, it's gonna be let's see who are gonna be the singers. We got Daisuke Hasegawa, a singer with a church background who studied in the United States, known to anime fans for his work on Gundam Reconquista and G, and teams up with a jazz diva Karen Aoki on Great Days. So that will be, and the single will be released on October 19th. So I'm guessing we're getting a more jazzy English opening for our 3rd part.
yeah, the final Kira.
Yep, Diamond is unbreakable.
Yoshi. Yoshi. Yeah, so anyways, now we end on the big news, which is the Funimation Crunchyroll, fuck buddies.
Fuck buddies. Oh, okay, fuck buddies. Other people are saying they're getting married.
I don't know. I don't know.
Sleep with each other. Check my funny.
Yeah. I'll put my funny in your crunchy.
You should be watching.
Ooh. Yeah, so, any ideas, like, what could this lead to?
Well, I remember a while back, Crunchy was saying they were going to do their own dubs. So I'm just wondering, is that just going to be Funimation now, or is it just
Yeah, because I'm wondering about that, too, because I'm thinking with Gintama and Berserk and a couple other shows, but those are the two I'm mainly concerned about.
Yeah, so I'm just like, so is Crunchyroll, they still just going to do their own English kind of studio, or now since they're partnered with Funimation, they're just going to get actors from there?
Because the other thing I'm curious about is because they had a already beforehand they had a deal with Discotech, and they released some of their products on the DVD, and also because there was that whole free debates. I mean, not debates. Problem, with season one and season two with between them and Funimation. So
Right.
I don't know whether this could clear that up already, or maybe that's the reason why they hooked up with them. Because the thing is with Blu-rays, like the people they should have teamed up with should have been Sentai Filmworks because somehow they always get Blu-rays for their things. But in Funimation, I guess they could do it too because Discotech is much a smaller company. They don't really do Blu-rays unless it's like something really really big, like a big movie.
Right. So yeah, but this is an interesting piece of news that, yeah, I mean, two great companies are coming together to provide us anime.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna actually one other thing because hmm, don't think that this could lead to more just more dubs, more access to streaming. Ooh. I guess it really comes down to we have to wait for the future to see what happens with their home video releases.
Yep. Yeah, but this like news just kind of came out of nowhere. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's like I kind of want to say they hinted at this at some. Well, I'm assuming that Crunchyroll might have hinted at this when they announced the dubs and home video things. So more than likely, it's Funimation that's going to distribute them and all those things. Well,
possibly.
it could be one way or the other. It could be that they're gonna get Funimation to voice everything and then sell it, or Crunchy's gonna do their own thing with the dubbing, and Funimation's just gonna be the people that just ship out the discs. Maybe
Just,
who knows?
just have to see. Time will tell.
Time will tell, and I think that wraps up the news.
Right? Unless something else just popped out, but I highly doubt it.
Message. I'm gonna message some people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see if they can show up.
Two people weren't enough.
Yeah, see, because the next part of this podcast will be about JoJo and Berserk and any other shows that we watched, I guess.
I was about to press the hang up button.
Oh.
Thank goodness I didn't. That would fuck things up.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, I'm good. Just fuck
I know, you're gonna mess it up all for me, Falcon.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck it all up.
Mess it up for everyone.
You're there, Zoro.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, so we just finished talking about the news, so now we're gonna talk about like shows that we saw throughout the week.
I missed the news.
Yeah, well then, I don't know. But then again, like the news, like is usually stuff that we only know about.
All right,
I mean,
fair enough.
usually.
he knows about Lupin, so he can cover
Oh
it.
yeah. Well, I guess we'll tell you about this one. Did you hear the news about the Goemon movie?
No, I didn't hear about
Yeah,
that.
that came out today. That they're gonna continue the whole gritty Lupin timeline.
Huh.
Yeah, so from Fujikomine to Gravestone and now to Goemon. What was it called? Stain of Blood or something? Or
Yeah, something with blood and something.
Well, for Goemon, it makes sense to a certain degree. I mean, he's cuts motherfuckers in half.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm expecting, since this is like the darker one, so he's like...
Yeah.
Right.
Should
Yeah.
cut down.
So I'm okay with that. The Mine stuff was a bit much.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. We all know what's the scene we all hated in that show.
Then he got
Yeah, does any got a thing?
That's Zenigata, man.
It's some.
I gotta figure out a name, but it's just not
Yeah, it's some
Zenigata.
hard-boiled detective. I don't know who the hell he was. So.
It's so far away from Zenigata, I don't know how they decided to call him that.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
like... Oh,
It's called
okay,
spray.
before I go
It's
into
called
those names.
Spray of Blood.
Oh, Spray of
Yeah.
Blood. I guess that kind of hints what it's going to be like.
Is it gonna be like prequel style, like just before?
Yeah.
It'll just be
Yeah, basically,
I'm assuming that's what
I
this
don't,
whole
I don't know.
thing is.
From between like Fujiko and then from Gravestone onward, I don't know like where it fits. So, but I'm assuming this is like all before the Mammo movie, so somewhere in between that. Yeah, because we don't.
I mean, we'll see if Goemon knows Lupin, and we'll know it's definitely not from the same timeline because they never really properly met in the Fujiko anime.
Yeah.
And same with Jigen because they were both on that drug, so they just saw birds.
Owls. Like, all
Yeah,
these
and then Goemon was cross dressing too. So hey, it's a good thing that wasn't their first introduction to say the
Well, I don't
least.
know. Maybe they'll recognize each other. Oh, who knows? Because then again, there's the we don't even see what color jacket Lupin was wearing in the teaser.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was.
Oh shit! If they make another different color, because that's how Jigen Gravestone was. It was he wore a different color, and then a year later we got the new jackets.
Maybe we'll finally get yellow jacket.
And it's either gotta be yellow or purple.
I don't know. I'd be more surprised he actually shows up in red. Because then it would tie in with the Mamo movie, so.
Guess.
Maybe. But then again, I'm wondering if there's going to be a Zenigata movie also. Well. The hard boiled.
We got the whole.
Hard-boiled detective.
Hard boiled. Calm you.
As long as Oscar's not with him, I'm fine. I guess.
I hope he never comes back.
I'm just I think it was just because of the director, the whatever her name was, but
Yeah.
same director as Michiko Hachin.
Yeah.
I think that was you could kind of tell that was her own character.
Yeah, I was like, why did you make this guy?
Yeah, he didn't need to be
Why is he
here.
horny for Zenny?
It's just, especially when Zenny is clearly horny for other people.
Oh, everyone's taking a pass at Fujiko though. That's oh, except Jigen. Jigen didn't want none of that shit. It's like he knows better.
Yeah, it's I ain't putting my magnum in that shit.
I don't know, because Lupin was especially towards the end, that's when he started to want her, and then Goemon, he always liked her. I was like, please be my girlfriend.
Yeah, samurai.
Yeah, please be my girlfriend, Fujiko Mide. I am Goemon Ishikawa to the tape. Let's have sex, Fujiko Mide.
Pretty
See,
much.
it's the thing with the Goemon though, he could instantly rape her though, because in that one episode he just cut off her clothes in an instant.
Yeah.
It's damn, bro, take it easy.
I am swift as I am horny. But this also raises questions because I'll be fucking surprised if they license this movie for Goemon and if they give it a completely different dub cast again.
It's every one they just get a dub
Yeah,
cast.
different ones. Cause the Fujiko stuff, that's Funimation. Then the Jigen's Gravestone, that was Bang Zoom Entertainment / Discotech. And this one, more than likely Discotech's gonna grab it because they have almost everything Lupin now.
Maybe Richard Epcart will be Goemon now.
Oh yeah, he hasn't played Goemon yet. Then maybe Chris Sabat will play Zenny this time around. It could have fit.
I can't hear Chris Sabat as anybody else but Chris Sabat. Just gotten to that point long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I know you
It's like, well, it's
Chris Sabat could continue to do whatever he wants. I'm fine.
Sabat man, the man of 1,000 Sabbats.
Literally, the Funimation logo could just be his face, and I'll be fine. Sabatmation, you should be watching.
Chris Sabat radio, where you hear Chris Sabat's voice 24 hours.
Yeah, man. I'll do it.
You give an interview between Vegeta and Yamcha, it's Sabat on Sabat radio. Hear your host Yamcha. And here my special guest is Vegeta. Shut up, Yamcha.
Yamcha.
Then you get late night hour with Piccolo.
Get low.
Yeah,
Piccolo.
this goes out to all the single ladies out there.
This goes out to all the green people out there that reproduce asexually.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Makango Sapo, everyone. Makango Sapo. Special beam cannon. Yeah.
This all goes out to them babysitters out there.
Oh.
Care of other people's kids while they're away.
This goes out to all the all the lonely boys out there who don't spend time with the real dads.
Oh no. I can just imagine that being Piccolo's job. He just takes care of all the lonely boys in the world.
I love you, girlfriend.
I'll be your daddy.
Oh.
Call me Daddy Green. Don't call me Big
Big
Green.
Green. Oh yes.
He has like an orphanage now.
The Big Green Orphanage.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. So, anyways, you want to start out with Berserk or JoJo?
I'm all caught up
Oh.
to JoJo,
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
though I've read all of part 4, so I know what
Oh,
happens.
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
but well, did you see Berserk's episode or no?
I've dropped Berserk, unfortunately. I can't do it.
Oh.
Can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Is it getting better at least?
I've been-
It has since like episode 7.
I've been getting into it.
Well,
It's just that, unfortunately, by the time like I'm getting into it, it's about to finish. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I know. That's what everyone's saying. Is like, because especially this episode, there were some scenes that looked really good, like with the
bloody
like
guts.
bloody guts, and then like the
There's
Mosca scene.
always, I mean, from what I've seen, there's always like certain parts that look good, like certain flashbacks and stuff. Look great.
No, but we're actually talking about the blending. Like they're blending it better.
Okay.
Yeah, because like when Mosgus transforms, it looked like, especially when it's like starts punching guts.
Yeah.
I was about to say Kenshiro. When he starts punching guts, it looks really fucking cool.
And then when Guts is chopping down those whatever those things are, those bubble gelatin thingies.
Yeah, see, I was eating jelly while watching it, like not Jello, and I felt really weird afterwards because it was like red Jello
Like,
too.
I eating the
Like-
souls of the fallen.
Like, you shouldn't be eating Jello while watching Berserk. I learned that lesson very fast.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like it's been really nice blends in this. I don't know. I just got hyped as hell in this one where when Guts takes down Mosgus, just throws him down the fucking castle.
I mean, yeah, the way he did it was fucking beast. And then I don't know, it's like with all the name shouting for the attacks, I was just
Yeah,
like,
I was trying to remember like that was.
it's like, God's of pressure. I'm like,
Gods
whoa.
of Breath.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, am I watching a super robot series now? What's going on?
Yeah, then I'm expecting there to be a trailer or something next Friday for the final episode. Yeah, and then no, Skull Knight always looked. Even though Skull Knight CGI, I always thought he looked good for some reason.
Yes, well, that looks good. And then Zod showed up, and I'm like, oh my boy.
Yeah, that showed up only for like 10 seconds or something, but still.
It was enough.
Yeah,
time, though.
Zod is just like Zolda.
And then we got the gameplay earlier for him for the game.
Oh yeah, the trailer for.
I don't know, the voice actor for him, like the way he would growl at times, kind of reminded me of Daisuke Goro. Like he would make those growls. I'm just like, wait, Daisuke Goro came back. Yeah, no, he would kind of make those sounds. I'm like,
I think Gori did voice Zod in the original.
oh,
so.
because I thought it was Kenji Utsufu.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not sure anymore. I think I think you're right. I think it was Kenji Utsumi that voiced Zod in the Japanese. I don't know. Either way, it's still a good choice. So like.
Fist of the North Star actors for big characters. It's usually a good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah, anyway.
But, yeah, this is, I don't know, this episode is probably my favorite episode from the new
Our
Berserk so far.
conviction arc. Whatever.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's gonna end all next Friday.
Yeah, just by the time like everyone was giving it shit, by the time everyone stopped, it's like, well, we're gonna end. It's like, fuck. Why you teasing us, Berserk?
Oh.
Why you such a tease?
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna perfect animation or something. Be like, you know what? We can't fuck this up anymore.
We learned our mistakes. We're sorry.
Yeah. So, do you have any other thoughts?
Probably.
Do you have any thoughts to add, Zoro? Like any opinions? Or
It's tough because I haven't seen it since probably the Rayports episode.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
that was like episode 3, man. So.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. It's really
Oh
tough.
yeah, that was episode 3. Yeah, damn, he went really fast through shit. Now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
it was 12 episodes. It did like. I guess that's the right length for a seinen arc. Oh.
I mean, am I wrong to like the 97 version better?
No.
Like, I just
I don't know, a lot of people do.
Yeah. Well, actually, one of the things that's interesting is that the 97. um, due to their low budget, they would rely on the postcard memories, and usually those would make the manga panels a lot more like the
Right. It did resemble manga panels, even though like the action scenes just kind of like shifted a little to the left, a little to the right.
yeah.
Frames.
Yeah, because that's what they do. Because you know, the most iconic anime image is when Guts gets mad and when Casca's about to get violated and you know he's all red. So yeah, that image is like almost like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, they just feel like they regardless of the budget, they felt like they stayed true to the source material. They matched the atmosphere and the grittiness, and the music was really on point. This the new music. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with the new music. I mean, there's certain songs I like, but all in all, and the opening's good. I'll give the opening.
yeah, the opening's like
The
the
opening's pretty
the
cool.
most like fantastic thing from anyone's viewpoint, I guess. But
Right, but some of the music is just out of place for certain scenes. And like the sound effects of Guts' sword are just the
Yeah,
clang,
no one.
clang.
yeah, everyone knows that.
It's
Guts
garbage.
wants to become the Iron Chef, man.
Seriously, it's yeah.
Cooking trolls.
I don't know, like
There's so many things.
I don't know, like I'm actually gonna rewatch the entire show when I finish it and make a video about it. Well, make a video about the other Berserk also.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do a review for
I
Macho
mean, like,
March.
and on top of that, you know, they basically start off the entire new anime with something that didn't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the first
characters
episode
didn't
was
know
really
what's up.
shaky. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just why?
just introduce the characters as they come in the story. It's not hard, you know. It's just like just follow fucking
I guess when
manga.
adapting Berserk, it's hard in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just throw all the characters in at the same time, even though that's not where they came from. It's like, come on, it's so dumb. They skipped the fairy arc, and I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the game, I guess, but that's about it.
Yeah, the game.
Game looks fun. You
Yeah.
can play as Zod, which is like, all right.
I don't know.
You
I don't know. When that trailer came out, I'm like, I know who I'm playing.
got, you got me, all right.
But really though, in that game, I know you could play as all the other like Berserk characters, but like beside Guts and Zod, and I'm not sure if Skull Knight's been announced yet. But beside those three, really, who else are you gonna play?
Serpico, you're the wind powers.
Oh
man.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess that might be. But it's like,
We gotta have
Can
a
we play as Puck?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
hey, you could just start flashing it, blinding them.
Puck last chapter had me dying, and that shit was funny. That was hilarious.
Fuck.
Puck.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't mind, I guess, for certain sections playing as Casca. You know, Casca was pretty good. You know,
Yeah,
But,
just
you
that
know,
DLC for her in that game though, I'm like, that's not right.
yeah. And Griffin and them.
It's wrong.
So yeah, like Skull Knight, Zod, and Guts and Griffith are pretty much the only ones.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool if they were like, I don't know where they're starting the game from, if they're doing like post, Golden Age, but like Pippin and them would be fun to play.
Well, most of these games they usually go from like beginning to end. These
Yeah,
like earlier
they were
games.
going with like almost.
Well, the Dreamcast one was post time skip, or not post Eclipse. If I'm mistaken.
Yeah, that was a
Dreamcast.
original story, which was it's a pretty good story actually for Guts Rage. And then the PS2 one, that one's all about the ogres and the trolls section.
Yeah, I feel like for an actual like an action game, like a Musou game, doing the up to the. I mean, I don't think there's any point of like starting before the Eclipse, because that's more story oriented. I mean, there are some battles and stuff, obviously, but
Yeah, all the
Definitely.
wars and shit.
you get the Dragon Slayer and like it's demons all over the fucking place, so it makes more sense to do post Eclipse, in my mind. I don't know.
They could
See.
do the whole thing because I mean, look at Ken's Rage and the Ken's Rage started from the beginning and then up to the end of Raoul. But the second game, they started from the beginning again and then ended with a story that hasn't even been animated in the anime.
I know, but my point is like as many good moments as there was and obviously the Golden Age is like one of the greatest arcs ever in my opinion. I mean, as far as just action's concerned, I mean that's what the games are all about, just like slashing bunches and bunches of enemies. Besides like Guts versus 100 and like a couple of the battles which kind of went by fast and kind of skipped over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing
and,
that's
like,
what they'll
the
probably
fight.
do. Just focus on the wars and shit
Yeah, and
if
the
they
Zod
do
fight.
that.
I don't know. Like if they're just gonna do that, then there's no point in focusing on Golden Age because it's more about the story than it is about the fighting in the wars. That was kind of secondary, in my opinion. We'll see.
Yep. Comes out next month, right? Or
I don't know.
Plus, you don't have your cannon, you don't have your little knives, you don't have the blasting power, the little bombs. You don't have, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the hand
They'll
cannon.
probably make like 2 different versions for Guts.
Yeah, the game comes out October 27th.
But I want the game to start off with you fucking a demon.
No.
All right.
I don't think the game will be able to do that.
Anything less is unacceptable.
Fucking a demon.
That would be great. You're just like naked.
Yeah.
You're fighting.
Press X to continue. Yeah.
Press X to climax.
Press circle for cannon. Press X for climax. Yes. Yes.
Berserk. But yeah, once... Well, we're at episode 10 or 11 right now?
11.
Yeah, okay, so we probably got... Yeah, we only have one more episode, and then... I'm assuming they're going to make another season. Cause...
Yeah, there's gotta be some sort of news at the end. I mean, even with Golden Age, like, the last movie ended with the, you know, this is just the beginning's tagline. And then it led to what we got now.
Well, apparently, women don't have nipples in the anime. I'm curious. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but, like, can you really picture any other anime that... There hasn't been any anime that's actually shown nudity for, like, the longest time, though.
I mean, that's the thing,
Well,
man.
yeah, depending on what ecchi series you watch per season, they have, like, the uncensored versions, but...
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it just looks silly. Not
Trashy
only the
stuff.
CGI, but just, like, having, like, just... no.
No, I found funny, though, was, like, when Ishidoro,
Weird.
they were in that, you know... They're in that, cave orgy. And Ishidoro's just looking at her, and she has no nipples. His face, like, that he had, kind of looked like, where the fuck are your nipples? He had this, like, really weird face, like just staring at her chest. I'm like, I don't know, in the manga, he was just, like, staring at her, but, like, the way that looks with the CG and everything, it's just kind of like, what happened to you?
Yeah, that volume is tribute. Actually, I got that volume by accident. I'm like, shit, why did I get this volume?
By accident.
Cover on it. It had a cool cover. I don't even, like... I don't know exactly which volume has which stuff on it, but I mean a general idea, obviously. But I just thought it was like, I don't know what number it was, but
It's
I
somewhere in
picked
the
it up.
20s, early 20s.
Yeah, it's in the 20s. I think it's 21. It had a cool cover. I'm like, all right, let's pick this up, and it's you know.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, that's why I'm always hesitant about buying Berserk manga, because I'm like, sometimes, occasionally, my parents or my brothers would look at my manga collection and just pick up one and start flipping through the pages. And I'm like, you do that shit with Berserk.
It's got a really good story, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's a modern Greek fantasy. Those shits were filled with like. I mean, the fucking story of Hercules is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, he killed his like wife and children or something like that. So yeah.
Oedipus, man, that shit's fucked up.
So, don't judge. It's good literature.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Snake dicks.
Yeah.
It's symbolism.
The symbolism for a dick.
Yeah.
You're giving me like the old man lady vibes with that now. That episode was just all about a dick monster, so I was like, shit.
I don't know, Japan and their dick monsters.
The only guy in general.
I mean, it's just so hard to make the anime for fucking Berserk. You have the source material is fucking godly. Just make it as close as you can to the source material, and you're fine. I don't understand how hard this is.
That's the problem. I was always wondering too, especially when you have so much content. It's not like you have to worry about making fillers or whatnot. And it always seems like Kentaro Miura is always willing to help make an original story for you too, if that's ever a problem. You know,
Right.
because like I think he did an original story for one episode.
Yeah,
for the
it was episode 3.
Yeah, so he always seems like he's willing to do something, you know, help you guys out. But I don't know.
It's not hard. You don't gotta come up with any ideas. It's already done for you. Just fucking adapt it right. Make it look good.
I don't know. You could
Make
might as well just
it-
watch the rest. I mean, it's not like you're gonna have to watch like a 100-episode anime or something.
It just doesn't add anything to it. Like it's like
Well,
it's
I don't know,
just-
man. You're talking from your experience. In my point of view, I felt like it did it right.
With the new one?
Yeah, like from those 11 episodes that I saw, I'm like, yeah, you get into it after a while. Especially if you were to marathon it, I'm pretty sure that would kind of change an opinion.
It's like it's hard to look at it at first, but then once you get to know it,
I
you
don't know,
know,
Like, don't get me wrong. It's not only that I hate CGI. Like, I like the movies, and the movies have plenty of CGI in it. The movies, at least, I don't know. It just seemed like, although it was kind of like cut down, at least it seemed like it was staying true to the source material to a certain extent.
I think it's really only once it gets to like the whole Tower Conviction thing. I think that's what this anime should have just been called, Tower Conviction.
It's just I don't know. It's like with the censorship and with the animation style, with the music.
Do you think they will do Blu-rays that are uncensored, or like no?
Even if it isn't, even if the nipples were there, I mean, it wouldn't change much for me. It's just it really wouldn't. I just don't. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too much of a purist.
Maybe you need the dub.
I don't know.
Maybe
Dub?
you need the dub. Yeah, because the Crunchyroll is going to be, or maybe Funimation. I don't know how their new partnership.
I don't know. As long
works
as
now.
Mark the Rice comes back.
Voices are fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with the voice acting. I like Puck's voice. No?
Puck. Yeah.
Or Puck.
Puck.
I don't know.
Mother Pucker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I haven't given it enough of a chance to really judge it properly, but I guess I'll check
I
it
don't know,
out.
because everyone was saying the same thing, you know, like a couple of months ago with Terraformers Revenge, and then the same thing with Dragon Ball Kai, Dragon Ball Super. Everyone's like, oh, everyone's angry for the first 3-4 weeks, and then after that they just settle down, and then now they're all excited towards the end.
I watched a good amount of Dragon Ball Super, and I still couldn't continue. I know it's really good right now, apparently, but
I'm just waiting for the dub because like I'm stubborn that way.
yeah, Goku's voice, I don't blame him.
Well, and it's not only that, Chris Sabat.
Yes. Oh man, you really love Chris.
It's such a large portion of the cast too, so it's kind of like makes it even harder.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he just did Vegeta. It's like no, Vegeta, Piccolo, Shenron, every fucking dragon. It's just like.
Once Super was fucking announced, Chris Sabat must be rubbing his hands together like, that's another paycheck.
Oh no, not only that. I mean, I know he doesn't like all the yelling and everything, especially that he has to do so many roles. It's probably like kind of crying in the inside, like
Oh no.
every time I think I'm done, they pull me back some black hole.
A lot of money though.
I don't know, but it's still work, you know, so.
Yeah, that funny money. Because I know I've watched a lot of interviews and like and like con stuff. He's always saying like he loves his job, but there's times where it's just like really isn't work doing all the screaming these characters have to do. So, we'll see how that goes on.
Anyways, moving on to Diamond Unbreakable.
JoJo.
Yeah, this episode, it was about Kira running off. Yoshikage Matsu.
Kira getting fucked.
Yeah, getting fucked up by Oda down.
It smells a little bit quiet.
Yeah, the quiet life.
Yeah, man, he just wants that quiet life, killing people.
Fucking hands.
Fucking
Kind of like a
hands.
Dexter
getting-
situation.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
him.
much.
Like you can't you murder people. Like come on, man.
Not only that, you make them explode. It's not just simply slashing their throats. You blow them up.
Well, that's probably less painful. I would
I
imagine.
don't know.
It's
Well,
quicker.
it's like it probably is, but like still
Yeah,
gets kind of messy.
yeah. That's true. Well, I mean, if you can blow up basically every part of you, then it's like
Yeah.
it's less messy then.
Yeah,
You
there's
just-
nothing left behind at all, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's what the Queen does. It just makes it like
That's when he when he killed what's that guy's name? The money grubbing guy.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
Manny.
No trace, man. No trace.
It's just really weird seeing the opening now because you see like Shigechi like playing with a kite, and then you just realize, oh,
He's
he's
gone.
he's playing kite somewhere else now.
Oh.
Now I feel bad for him. I'm like, oh no.
Fuck that guy. Man. Nah, he was cool.
Yeah, so. Yeah, Kira had his like little moment of shine, but then Jotaro just whooped his ass.
Yeah, and like of course when the anime goes to Jotaro, the animations like his face detail.
That's
and
like,
everything.
we gotta brace it back up. Like,
I know that's why it feels like, oh wait, everyone hold the phone. Jotaro's gonna do something. Get the good guy.
get the
Where is
animator.
Where is he? Like, I think in the credits they just have like some guy like Jotaro animator and like just overall
Look,
Jotaro has his own animator.
look, we're all depending on you to do this. Draw Jotaro, but I don't like drawing him. You gotta do this for the fans, for Araki.
For your paycheck. But you know, it was some good shit. I like Kira, so it's a good episode. Even though I'm like always never knew how to feel properly about this whole scene because like technically they like practically defeated him.
Yeah.
You know, like the final
Yeah,
boss.
so
I'm like, oh.
the art's done. What?
Yeah, but then I guess it kind of makes more sense too because you know Kiro's not some godly vampire. He's just you know he's a serial killer. Yeah.
He's got really broken abilities. I mean, I don't know how you guys have gotten. You've read part 4 already, right? So I'm not spoiling.
Yeah. I read part 4.
Okay, so like he's got multiple broken abilities. Insane.
Yeah.
Not to mention
Heroes.
Not to mention class. So you know.
Yeah.
So classy.
Just sucking on them hands.
He's
man.
got that tie, bro. Look out.
Suit tie. He has looks to kill, literally.
Boom. Here comes the boom. Boom.
I'm curious, what do they call his stand-in?
Kelly Queen.
Don't call. Don't call Kelly.
Yeah, they call him that since All-Star Battle. So.
Which I always found weird because you can still clearly hear him saying it.
The same thing goes for like all the other stand users. You can still tell what they're saying, but I don't know. I guess it's more of a not a problem in Japan, but it's a problem for everywhere else, I guess.
Yeah, copyright.
I mean, like until it gets a dub, you're still hearing Killer Queen, so it's kind of.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious. Maybe that's why they held off on Crusaders dub for a while. So.
Yeah, it's like shit gets too complicated.
Oh no! What do we do?
What we do, it was kind of easy with ACDC. We changed it to ECDC.
Yeah, the letters. I don't know. I always thought Killer Queen could just change into Killa Queen or something.
Killer.
Yeah, Killa Queen.
Maybe it's too close.
Maybe, but there's.
Yeah, so Deadly Queen.
And then, what about Another One Bites the Dust? What about that?
No, that's till later. I don't know. Actually, the actual name has always been Bites the Dust, so maybe they could just leave it like that. Maybe. So.
Maybe.
The other one, like Sheer Heart Attack, they just called it Heart Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heart Attack.
But yeah. It's Kira's the best part of part 4, clearly. I mean, for me.
Yeah.
Well, to me it was Jotaro, but he already did everything that he could.
Yeah, Jotaro's done.
Yeah, there's actually something in the next episode with when they go into Kira's house, like when he has a little moment, but after that it's like that's it.
Oh, and of course Rohan too. Don't forget about
Yeah, Rohan has the well, he has two things. One was the whole "I refuse" quote when he's in that highway star, and then the other one where he fights a paper rock scissors boy.
He's got spin-offs, right?
Yeah.
I gotta read some.
Yeah, he's got lots of
It's like 3 or
spin-offs.
4.
About it. I gotta check out some Rohan spin-offs.
Yeah, he's got like Rohan at the Lavore, and there's like the one Adidas thing.
And then the Gucci one.
And Gucci, yeah. Not my favorite character, my ass, Araki. Really. Really.
I don't know, maybe now, because I think the list was like back when 2000, well, during when he was making Stone Ocean, I think, so.
He still puts Sagechi on the fucking list.
Yeah, it's still kind of weird. Why you put him like so high also?
Yeah, what was he, like number 2 or 3?
No, he was like
something?
7 or 6, so it's
Oh, okay, I thought it was higher. But
pretty
still.
high, though. I was like, oh.
I mean, dude, I don't think you liked him that much, because you send him off pretty brutally. He
Maybe he just
exploded.
liked to kill it. It was my favorite death.
I liked his death. Best death. Oh, that'd be so fucked up.
Yay.
And his other best deaths would be all the dogs. 'Cause,
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
You know, I don't know, I have a feeling he gets some kind of satisfaction out of that. He's killed so many fucking animals.
Yeah, what animal should I kill this today?
It'd be weird if he actually has a pet dog
Oh.
named Dan.
Oh. That's fucked.
like, hey, Danny, better be a good boy next time you pee in the house again. It's not going to turn out well for you.
Oh, no.
Fucking you in the face.
Menacing.
I get a new dog, his name's gonna be
I don't know what it is about animals, man. It's fucked up.
Yeah, the animal abuse. Well, they did censor some of that in the Crusaders anime. Well, I only remember one.
Still though, I have that theory that like, and as a kid, Araki was probably like bitten by a lot of animals and
A
he was
lot.
taking out his
So
frustration.
what? Did he get lost at the zoo?
To be fair, he also kills a lot of people too, but it just always seems like if there's an animal, it's just there to get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, especially in part 4 of that turtle. Like, that turtle had no reason to get hurt. No reason at all. Because, like, I know there's fucked up people out there, but, like, really, just throwing a turtle on the ground. Like, what the fuck?
I
Really?
threw it at the ground. Oh, I'm shell shocked.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Didn't he heal the turtle?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he healed it, but still, it was just, like, a fucked up
Yeah.
imagery.
Yeah, it is.
You just start off the chapter like that. Like, here's Josuke. Here's a dead turtle. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
no,
he's not dead,
Leonardo.
but whatever.
He was
Well,
dead. Oh, for
I don't know, the turtle, I know what the turtle was saying when he was knocked down on the ground, though. He was saying, like,
What?
help, I'm a turtle and I can't get up. Oh, we're gonna get a turtle in part 5 also, so.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't a dog get a face eaten or something?
Yeah, that was part 4. Yeah, the dog's nose got bitten off by Angelo, and then
Yeah.
spat the remains on the owner's mouth and then killed him.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, no, that was a little too extreme. Like, I know he was a serial killer, but like, still, that was just fucked up.
Now he's a rock.
Yeah, now he's a rock. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want us to hate a character, I guess that's one way to do it. But
Kill a
still,
dog.
Make him kill a dog, yeah, and then make us
Not only that, just like bite off the dog's nose and spit it into like the guy's mouth. This is nasty.
All over the top.
Like, who thinks that way? Well, I guess he was a serial killer.
I don't know. I guess Araki thinks that way.
He seems like one of those guys that tries to get reactions.
Yeah, he
shock
does
factor.
that a lot.
Shock factor.
So.
Yeah, there's definitely a shock factor involved with that.
Yeah, it's like, bro, really?
Calm down, Araki. Araki. Down.
Oh, I know you had something between you and dogs, but you gotta chill. See the therapist.
Then there's Rohan with the spider scene.
Oh.
You got a taste of the spider.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if Araki is actually like that. Like, in order to do this, I have to see it for myself.
I need to kill a dog. He's like,
because I remember there was like an extra special that he was like standing outside like a store trying to write it, and like the store owner told him just to leave because he was like creeping.
yeah, he was supposed to take. He was taking photos, and then he did.
Yeah, and the guy was just like, "Can you not, please?"
Like, oh.
And then he was even writing like, I don't know why he had to be like that.
I guess need reference material. Gosh.
I know who I'm killing in the next chapter. Store owner.
There's a store. Oh no.
That's what happened to the guy from the Centipede shows. Man. That's why he blew up. This is for not letting me take the damn picture.
That all is frustration via manga.
It's possible. You don't know what's going on through these guys'
I don't know, because I remember some interviews they keep expecting Araki to act like Rohan, but so everyone's
Oh yeah, like the guy from Assassination Classroom. He met him.
he's like, I'm nervous in meeting Araki. Like, what is he like?
What is he like in real life?
Is he gonna try to kill me?
Is he gonna open the door while posing?
While pose.
He just poses like every time he moves, it's just a
Does
pose.
he walk in poses? Every step is a pose. Like,
He avoids the cracks in the street and just does different poses while he's walking. I can imagine him doing some shit like that.
Sitting on the chair, just posing during the whole
I hope he
interview.
doesn't take off his shirt.
No, it would be funny. It's like the aura coming out of him is just menacing.
Am I hallucinating or am I actually seeing letters floating in the air?
Oh, no.
Like, does he have a stand?
And only that, like the dude never ages.
Is he a
So it's
vampire?
just like-
Would he try to suck my blood?
It's either a vampire or he's like a Hamon master.
Random question: Do you guys see the latest Pokemon trailer?
No, I haven't.
From Sun and Moon.
There was one like I guess your rival in the game, and he did like a kind of JoJo pose.
Yeah. There's been a lot of posing in the new
Notice
Pokemon
that?
game. Yeah.
I was like,
There's
that's
that, and then when you do those like Z moves or whatever they're called, like you
Yeah,
kind of like do these poses.